Hi. So, my name is Paula Joya, and today I'm going to be talking about a pretty deep topic, which is monogamy, cheating, love, and how porn affects relationships in society. These are all things that come up in real life and not just in theory. So, I'm going to speak from my honesty and what I have seen or experienced. First question is, are we meant to be monogamous? For me, this question have people been asking forever. Are humans naturally monogamous? I think the answer is depends. Biologically, there's evidence that humans might not be wired to strict monogamy, as we have urge and curiosity, and some cultures openly practice polyamory or polygamy. But emotionally and socially, many people crave stability and connection, which I believe the monogamy gives that structure. Also, I personally believe monogamy works best for me. I value deep connections with one person, and I think it's hard to give your full emotional self to multiple people at once without stretching yourself too thin. It doesn't mean non monogamy can work for others, it's just about being completely honest and making sure everybody is on the same page and has the same amount of love and attention. But I do think society as a whole is structured around monogamous relationships, marriage, parenting, and taxes, even in TV, are built around that. I think more Western idea because there are other cultures who do develop a non monogamous um, family structure. Next question. Would I forgive cheating? This one is a simple no. I will never forgive cheating. If someone cheats, they're making a conscious decision to disrespect a relationship. It's not a mistake, it's a choice. And once that trust is broken, it's really impossible to rebuild, at least in a relationship with me. Even if they apologize, if they beg, if they cry their ass out, I'll always have that voice in the back of my head, wondering if they'll do it again. So I'd rather not take my chances. To me, real love includes loyalty, honesty, and self control. If you're unhappy in a relationship, communicate or leave, but don't dare to cheat on me. That shows a lack of maturity and emotional intelligence. So, yeah, that will be pretty much the end of the relationship for me, like right there and then. What is love? Does it exist? I'm 100% sure that love exists. It's just not a fairy tale version of what we often see in movies. Love isn't just about butterflies and passion, it's about showing up every day, and even when things aren't exciting, it's patience, supports, forgiveness, and growing together. There's romantic love, but there's also love in friends, family, and even pets. Sometimes love is a little bit quiet, and I think that's fine. I like quiet love. But it's also really important for our humanity, as that's any other way in which we express emotions. And love can represent in a lot of ways, such as being happy. Some days ago, I heard that grieving is just a side effect of love. And I think that's really beautiful. It's sad that people think that love doesn't exist because we just signaling out so much into having it a partner. I don't know if that makes sense. What are the effects of porn on society? This is a huge topic. With the internet, porn is more accessible than ever. And I think that's had a massive impact. On one hand, it can help people explore more fantasies, reduce shame, and even help couples to learn new things together. But on the other hand, there are serious downsides. A lot of porn shows unrealistic bodies, fake scenarios, and very little emotional connection. If that's what people grow up watching, especially without real sex ed, they can end up in weird ideas about consent, intimacy, and what sex should look like. It can also cause performance anxiety, insecurity, or lead to emotional disconnect if someone gets more satisfaction from porn than in real life intimacy. Yeah, that like literally sucks. In relationships, work can become a problem if it replaces real connections or is used in secret. But if both partners are real open about it and set boundaries, it shouldn't have to be destructive. I think, like most things, it depends on how it's used and how often. Thank you so much for listening to my lovely thoughts. I'm just going to sing for the next 10 seconds. 54.